Rafa was working in the United States and unfortunately had an accident.
I had an accident while working. A chain hit me in the face. They were pulling a tractor that had gotten stuck with another one, and I was there, and the chain broke and hit me in the face, and I lost my cheese.
He comes from the United States, and the first thing we had to do was regulate the medical part, which is very important. And for this, Dr. Eduardo helped us a lot.
Implants go into the bone, so we require the human body to be as stable as possible, that the gentleman is at a good metabolic level. So my job is, through laboratory studies, to detect exactly what the gentleman needs.
The big risk is placing it in a patient who isn't healthy or isn't fit for an implant, doing surgery and expecting that implant to work. Many times the surgeon can be the best, the assistant can be the best, the technique, the implant, the best quality, but if the patient doesn't have proper health, that implant might not work. Therefore, our interest is for the patient to be healthy. Now then, let's get to the most important part. Rafa, it's been a long road because when you came to us, you were missing 3 teeth, and you told us something very important. Something that really struck me was that you were having a hard time finding work, that sometimes they block you a bit because like he doesn't have teeth, like they didn't pay much attention, right?
I've lived very poorly since they fell out because sometimes people are they call you a lot of different nicknames for different reasons, and because of that, you can't really eat well.
Other things you had mentioned too is that when speaking, you had a hard time pronouncing words and people, then didn't understand you well, and that communication was complicated. The aesthetics that made you ashamed, you'd cover your mouth. You went through orthodontics, Rafa. Use invisible orthodontics. Very interesting, because he lives in the United States. So it was monitoring through the phone, through that app we have, where he can check himself with the phone. It was a very well done monitoring by Rafa. He arrived with his bite exactly as we wanted, and well, it's time for Rafa to see his teeth for the first time. His final ones. So, my Rafa, go ahead please. What do you think, my Rafa?
Good.
How do you feel?
Very good.
Tell us.
It turned out like a ham.
They turned out like you had them, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Tell us.
I feel very good. Now I can smile. I'm no longer ashamed to smile, and I can speak. And they turned out well, like I had them. They turned out as I expected. Well, I recommend people to come visit them. Their work is very good, they're very professional, and above all, they take great care of the patient.
Thank you very much, my Rafa.